This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. Agricultural producers across the United States expressed a decline in optimism over the state of the ag economy, according to the latest Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer. Michael Langemeyer, the barometer's principal investigator, said policy uncertainty at the federal level is largely to blame for the drop in sentiment.
We've still got some uncertainty related to the Farm Bill, even though it does seem to be moving through in a reconciliation bill. We've still got uncertainty there, and we've also got a lot of uncertainty with trade and tariffs. And so when you have an uncertain policy environment, I think that negatively impacts that future expectation index.
The barometer is calculated monthly from a telephone survey of 400 agricultural producers across the country. Versadrill, a manufacturer of premium drilling rigs headquartered in Indianapolis, is under new ownership. The company has been acquired by California-based private equity firm Charger Investment Partners, though financial terms are not being disclosed. Charger declined to say how many employees Versadrill has, but a spokesperson noted that the acquisition is not expected to have a negative effect on jobs. Hoosier Racing Tire is moving forward with a $16.8 million investment at its Plymouth facility following the city's approval of a 7-year personal property tax abatement. Vice President of Manufacturing Mark Spence says the company is currently recruiting for up to 40 new positions. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
To succeed, you need to stay informed. You need to be engaged. And let's face it, you need to set yourself apart from the rest by connecting with a company that brings you the best. Because in today's environment, business is an ever-moving target, and we'll help you chase it. IBJ Media. The best of business is in us. Get started at ibjmedia.com/youngprofessional.
A 600,000 square foot addition to the Walmart distribution center in Garrett hit the halfway mark on Wednesday. Our partners at WPTA TV report crews installed the final steel beam on the structure in a topping out ceremony. When complete, the expansion will bring the DeKalb County facility's total footprint to more than 1 million square feet. Walmart Director of Design and Construction Cliff Mathis said the facility will feature automated equipment and give employees the opportunity to learn new skills.
The automation allows us to evolve our associates' working jobs, or currently pretty physically demanding working jobs in our traditional facility, into something that's more high-tech, and we give them the skills that they need to be able to operate and maintain the equipment within this building so they can be continuing to progress their Walmart careers.
Construction on the expansion began last September, and Mathis said crews are on schedule to complete the project this fall. Following months of scrutiny over millions in no-bid contracts, the Indiana Secretary of State's office quietly started issuing formal requests for proposals. The move also comes on the heels of a new law adopted by the Indiana General Assembly earlier this year to increase transparency requirements around state contracting. As of July, nearly a dozen RFPs were listed on the Secretary of State's Contracting Opportunities webpage. They include requests for vendors to handle call center services, maintain and modernize cloud-hosted software platforms, and redesign division websites. Most of the RFPs were posted in late May, with submission deadlines in early to mid-July. The Mill, a nonprofit entrepreneurship center in Bloomington, has launched an accelerator program aimed at startups looking to scale up their operations. The 90 Days to Scale program will focus on a cohort of 5 to 6 companies that will receive personalized one-on-one support, participate in expert-led workshops, and have access to resources to help them grow. Ravi Bhatt is program lead for the accelerator and CEO of Bloomington-based Folia.
We're trying to flip the model here a little bit and say, like, okay, let's really get these peer cohorts built. Let's figure out what the companies need, and then subordinate to that need, figure out what capacity do we need to build. And I think that's going to lead to a bunch of cool stuff. The other thing is, 90 days is a great amount of time to not overbuild. So we go in 90-day little episodes, and then we'll see how things are going. And, I'm confident over a couple or 3 cycles, maybe we'll be able to calibrate pretty nicely.
The participating companies will outline their goals for the 90-day period and meet bi-weekly to discuss their efforts to achieve those goals and provide a sense of accountability among them. Holiday World owners Leah Cook Blumhart and Lauren Cook Crosby are this week's guests on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.